This is my first time in Greece. I've come here by choice. It's beautiful, the scenery is stunning, the sea is warm, the people are friendly. It's great. But when I've finished my time here, all I've got to do is pull out my passport, get on a plane, I can go wherever I want. Sadly, not the case for the people I've been visiting this week. People that have come here out of danger, away from death, and now they want to travel on to find a new home, a new life. Sadly, they're stuck.
You can't describe the feeling. It was too awful because he's alone here without any family, so he just can't describe it.
Assad is a Yazidi from Iraq. He fled ISIS-held territory. He asks, if you'd seen 500 people killed in front of you, how would you feel? He tells me he feels trapped. His brother made it to Germany. Assad wanted to join him, but when he arrived in Greece, the borders had been closed. He only sleeps 3 or 4 hours a night. He has no family on site. He dreams of being reunited with his family in Germany, which makes the ADRA role of psychosociological counselling very important.
I think psychologists are important in all the sectors of the life, and in these sites it's even more important because of the loss of place, because they lost everything. Yeah, so they actually don't have any attachment to nothing besides people who are traveling with them.
Our work is not, we don't work with people who come here and sit on a chair and we just chat. First of all, we work outside in the field, so in the tents with the refugees, ask for their needs, their psychological needs mainly, and we ask them how we can help them. That's one thing. The second thing is that here we work with kids, so we do a lot of psycho-educational activities.
This room is it's for the teenagers. Basically, they come here, they hang out, talk to each other, talk to us about their feelings, about their experiences. The fingerprints, it was a recreational activities. It was just an idea to have them express their feelings and to decorate their own area, and they feel that they are the owner of this place.
Well, it's a poem about Iraqi people and Syrian, that they are united and they should stay together, and that Iraqi people will never be happy if they saw Syrian people are thirsty or hungry. And at the end it said, if I ever die, I will only say I'm Iraqi and my brother is Syrian.
مسيرنا مجهول. احنا بالعراق مسيرنا مجهول اليزيديين وهنا مجهولين.
Noor El Said is a sheikh, a local leader for this group, and represents the frustration of all of them. He expresses that they are unsure about their future. They were not sure about it in Iraq, and they aren't now. As Yazidis, he says, we're a minority. That's why we avoid problems. We came here to get united so we can stay together. Understandably, he expressed frustration on issues like the UN registration process and on working towards family reunification. He explained that there are 1,114 Yazidi people in the camp. They don't want to be there. They want the borders to open. Meanwhile, they occupy themselves as best they can, including setting up small shops, cooking their own food to break from the monotony of camp food, and those with qualifications are helping in the clinic and with simple educational projects for the children. He wants to go to Germany. I'm thankful to Greece, he says, but I don't think they have the ability to take care of such a large number of people. He explained that half his family died in Iraq. He wants to get his people back together, to, as he says, get their strength back. He's being positive in the face of great frustration. Others find it hard.
They want to go anywhere where it's safe. His kids are separated, some in Turkey, some in Germany. His parents are in Iraq, he and his wife are here.
He feels trapped. He's an engineering assistant. He has ability. He wants to move on. In frustration, he cries out, "If I can't move on, I might as well go home and die." And yet, there is hope. Both in Petra camp, where ADRA has a presence, and in a smaller, more Afghanistani-focused camp further south in Onofita, where medical facilities and much more are run by an Adventist-led charity, Adventist Help, along with friends of many faiths and no faith at all from around the world.
So everyone pitches in and helps, and that is the great thing. Sometimes I don't even know who they are, what their religious background is, but they all are here to help people in need, and it works beautifully.
Everything that we do, we provide the means, and the residents here provide the work. Our goal is to give them a sense of dignity in their lives here, to allow them to participate in what we're doing for their own community. They all know that they're going to be here for at least a year, is what we tell them. We don't know how long. Some estimates are 36 months. But this gives them a school for their children. We'll have a space for the women and then another space for the younger children who are not school-aged, so that there can become a routine here, so that their lives can actually happen, so they're not sitting around all day in tents playing games or doing whatever. They can live instead of survive.
Maria, a teacher, had a beautiful 3-story home in Kabul, but in fear of her life, left with her children and now lives in this tent. She told me how being involved in the decision-making and in the life of the camp has helped her.
Very good.
It was very nice because I can improve himself.
Okay, yes.
Very nice.
Very good.
I can a good material from you.
The same is true for Miriam, a 13-year-old whose family helped her escape what would have been a forced marriage to a 65-year-old. Highly intelligent, she's an asset on the site, volunteering tirelessly as a translator in the medical clinic. Staff, paid and volunteer, also make a significant difference.
The needs of these people are completely different than the regular basis. They need medical assistance, but they also need people to be kind to them and talk to them and to realize all their lives and not only the medical issue that bores them. It's more complicated than just a medical case, regular. You have to understand the background to understand what's happening now.
Because I would just put them in my place as as a refugee. Being a refugee once, I was once a refugee, and I know exactly what it is to leave your home, especially in the way most of the refugees left their homes. Some of course had their parents killed in front of them, and some of them left everything they worked for all their lives, and then now finding themselves here in the middle of nowhere, living in tents.
Look, there's a war, and they are fleeing, they are refugees, like in a war, and we are working behind the lines. That's our work.
Aber mich kennt er. Because he's 81 years old, and in this age it's very hard to change the place, to go away from home. And he's always so happy and kind to us, and he looks like from a different world, and we really love to help him.
We have been already in a crisis, this economical crisis. And on top of that, we have this group of people coming, unexpected. And this found the church a little bit, to be honest, unprepared for this. And we are trying now to respond to these helpless people, to help them.
Our country is the first country that has this problem with many refugees. We see the situation and we see how these people are living in our country with many difficulties, and that's why we are trying to help them and to make them feel better.
Because these are my people and I feel obliged to help.
Because I feel like I belong here and I make a difference.
So I always thought of them as my friends in need, so I came to help them in any way possible.
Actually, it's enough their eyes. We speak with the eyes because sometimes I don't understand them and they don't understand me. So, yeah, we speak with hands, eyes.
I have that passion, this passion that I want to minister actually and to help people and also show the love of Jesus Christ through what we are doing.
And here there is so much need. Children that at the moment don't have a future, that we hope will have a future, that we're praying will have a future, and that the volunteers and the workers from ADRA and the other NGOs are working so hard for. And Europe, the governments, the world needs some motivation to make a real difference for these people that are stuck in no man's land.
Wow, what experience we lived here in Greece, encountering all these refugees that are here looking for some solutions. And he's not only here in Greece, the story is changing. Also there are people that is coming in other part of Mediterranean, in Lampedusa, in Italy. These people need our help. Our drop can make the difference.